Before I begin the teardown of the squirreldine squirrel resistant bird feeder, I just wanted to give a little demonstration of how it works. The perch there is counterbalanced against the weight of a squirrel. So if a squirrel gets on this perch, after about 30 seconds, it goes through a cuckoo routine with bubbles. So if the first round fails to scare off the squirrel, after about a minute, it goes through that routine again. Then after 6 minutes, if it's still held down by the squirrel repelling system energizes these electrodes and gives them a friendly little persuasion to leave. We'll begin the teardown by, well, I've already removed the screws from the roof, and the only thing that remains is to unplug the solar panels, the light sensor, the external lighting. From the circuit board. All the cables are marked to their locations on the circuit board and on the cables. There's a dimmer for the exterior lighting. It's located inside on the roof. It's preset for brightness and economy. So now I'm going to unplug the servo cables from the mechanical units on the second floor. And I'll remove a couple of those and show you how they work. So all the mechanical units are made out of cedar and Baltic birch. And a common servo, which is about the only thing that can go wrong. You know, nothing in this world lasts forever, but this is at least made to be repaired if something goes wrong, and they're commonly found parts. To remove the bubble blowing machine, you have to remove the siding remove the bubble tank. Unplug the pickup tube. You got to unplug the return tube and the filler tube. And unplug it from the power supply. These are all commonly found parts also. And they're all witness marked, so you know where to put them. If you have to take it all apart, you know where to put them back. I didn't want to have to take the whole upstairs apart, so I'm just going to give you a little tour. This is the top of the bubble solution tank. This is the audio speaker. This is the light dimmer for the lights that light up the inside. So there's your audio speaker, circuit board, and a bubble tank that's installed. I guess next I will pull out this battery box and open up the switch box. So I already removed the top of the battery box, and I just showed you the contents of the box. Got two 6-cell sub-C battery packs for the power supply. And then we have the squirrel repelling electronics, which just plug in. And like that. And it comes right out. So I removed the 3 screws that hold the battery box in. Now all that's left is to be careful guiding these wires out. Make sure you don't tear them up. So there's a switch box located on either side. They house the switch and the return spring. And they're just held in with a single screw. You have your sensor switches and your return spring right there. There's another return spring in the other box. Just as a side note, there's a maintenance button in the middle that opens all the doors. The primary reason is to fill up the bubble tanks. But the second reason is if you ever have to replace one of these servos, this lets you cycle through the movements so you can preset the servo before you install it. So if you ever have to replace a servo, you'll want to hook it up and then run it through the maintenance cycle. And that way you know where the closed position is.